Thank you for tuning in. For those who don't know me, or only know me as Mr. Oso Bossly, my name is Jazz O'Shawn. And y'all niggas should already know what I'm jacking. Y'all decided to jump on this YouTube shit because I'm skimming through here and I see a lot of people who I know personally from the trenches. Dudes I was in the mountains with, dudes I heard of in the mountains. And I hear a lot of real shit, a lot of fake shit. So I figure, why not be the real nigga, the nigga who's not gonna come on here like, yo, I'm the big homie, I get this amount of money. The nigga that's not gonna come on here trying to slander everybody they get the chance to. You understand what I'm saying? They was gonna come in here and say the good and the bad, as well as the ugly. People try so hard to inflate themselves by discrediting others, you lose the authenticity of what's real. So fuck it, I'm gonna try to be the balance, you heard? Because with or without this, I'm still the same person. You'll always be able to tell from my version of the story. I'm not trying to discredit nobody, I'm gonna tell you like it is. And I'm always outside. So without further ado, first person I wanna speak about is the person who put me on to this whole idea right here. Mr. Skeamteam since 2000. Now, Skeamteam, I met Skeamteam in 2007, 2008 on Rikers Island, GRVC Beacon Box. We was in a Maui box. Now, for those that don't know what the Maui box is, right? That's where they put the mental health inmates, right? Now, sidebar, you're probably thinking mental health. Skeamteam was in mental health? You were in mental health? Okay, back in those days, they had two boxes. OBCC was the main box, and the Beacon box, which was in GRVC, the Beacon was heat sensitive / mental health. So a lot of people who didn't have a medical issue to be classified as heat sensitive would act crazy. Oh, I'm gonna kill myself, to get out that hot ass cell and go to a cell with air conditioning. So Skeamteam as well as myself, we were one of those people, you heard? So now, I meet Skeamteam. Before I seen Skemo, he was only a voice in my vent. Like when you're in a box, you talk through the ventilation system. Like the heat, the ventilation system. So I'm talking to him upstairs, and I'm like, oh, it's a funny character up here. He got a lot of jokes, slick ass mouth. And I was young, I was a baby. I was about 18, 17, 18. Yeah, I was 18. And he was just a character, man. He's a funny guy, but he taught me a lot. He was telling me things about the nation I didn't know. And let me get that, the pack of Newports. Tell me things about the nation I didn't know. And then from there, we departed, went our separate ways. I wound up going up north and seen him again years later in Clinton, which is the Max A. When I seen him in Clinton, that was when he was a Mac Baller Brim, I think. He was Mac at the time. And Skemo was Skemo. Skemo was put on. He actually left Clinton behind some bullshit. But I know he wound up getting into a physical altercation when he left. It wasn't no PC shit, no nothing like that. Now, as far as about all the other politics of Skemo, I don't know about, because I left him in 2010, Clinton, and seen him again years later when we both made it to a medium. And he was still blood then too. He was still in the whip then too. See, what people don't understand is that when you live in a certain lifestyle, you can't say you're somebody till you've been through certain things. Like, you can't say you were really blood, but you never got into a fight, you never got punched, you never punched nobody, you never been to the box. And when you actually keep doing things to people, eventually somebody gonna get you back. It's the name of the game, it's the streets. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, a lot of people come up with this fictitious belief that you're gonna always be untouchable. There's nobody untouchable. Even the presidents of the United States have been assassinated. So like, I don't get caught up in that. Like I said, I stick to the truth. But that's how I met Skeamteam 2000, right? Now, at the end of my bid, when we got to a meeting, when we got to Orleans, that boy cooked his ass off. Like on some jail cook shit. Man, that nigga Skimo used to cook his ass off. His baked macaroni and cheese. Them sweet yams. He threw the Thanksgiving meal in a whole microwave. He put it together, you heard? So that was my cooking partner. Big shout out to Skeamteam 2000. Another person I wouldn't mind speaking on is Snow Billy. Now, I know y'all like, wow, this nigga's clout chasing. He's naming everybody who's blogging. No. What you individuals don't understand is that I know these individuals personally. I was with them in the flesh. I have memories, history, things like that. I'm not one of the older homies like Corey King, big bro. Mel Cross, big bro. I wasn't in their era. I'm the era after them, between this one. You feel me? Like I'm the bridge in between the gap. So I see it from both angles, from the old head angle and the young boy angle. But back to the topic at hand, Snow Billy. I met Snow in Parole. In Brooklyn Parole, 2016, July or August, when I first came home. I had just bought but certified pre-owned, damn near brand new, 2012 E350 Coupe, all black Benz. And, you know, one thing about Snow is he always had an image of money. He's a great orator. He can tell an amazing story. He's an entertainer, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. He's a cool guy. Like, he's fun to be around if you want a team with him. You know what I mean? So, my aura, his aura, we both fly. We gravitated towards each other. We started to network a little bit. I used to drive him home from Parole all the time. Like, I know he stayed out on Gates. Like, bro, he knows me. If he sees this, he's not going to say I'm discrediting him. He's not going to say I'm trying to clout. He knows, bro, I'm just telling my truth. I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do. Tell the truth without incriminating nobody. Just clearing the air about a lot of politics, man. But Snow Billy, when I met him, he was not jacking blood no more. Like, I don't know if, I didn't know the history. Yeah, he told me he used to be blood or whatever. But when I met him, when we was riding in the car, chilling together, he was not jacking anymore. He was not Billy. He was not repping nothing. Word, he was just one of those, yeah, back in the day, cool nigga, cool, smooth nigga, like. And that's just what it was. So now when I see all this blogging shit, all this shit, I'm like, what the fuck is going on out here? What's real? What's fake? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's a few more things I like to touch up on. But I'm gonna end this one for now, man. I'll be back. If you like more, subscribe, click. Trust me, I got way more to tell without telling.